back to my channel. So today's video is going to be about the Yeezy 700 V1s in the utility black colorway. Now this is set to drop this Saturday, which is the 29th of June, and the retail price is 380 Australian dollars. Now we've had so many Yeezy drops this month, so not gonna lie, my bank account is a little bit sad right now, but we're finally at the end of June and this is the last pair of Yeezys that's dropping this month. Now I'm sure there's a lot more releases coming out throughout the year, but today we're going to be talking about the utility black, and I'm also going to give you guys a comparison with the Vanta. Now this is the Yeezy 700 V2 Vanta that dropped about 3 weeks ago, so I thought it would be a good idea to give you guys a comparison just in case you're wondering which one to get and which one's right for you. Now right off the bat, even though this is called utility black, I find that this doesn't look as black, especially when you compare it next to the Vanta. The utility black is definitely more of a dark charcoal grey, and because it has the gum outsole as well, I feel like it gives the sneaker an overall kind of earthy tone kind of vibe, whereas the Vanta, as I mentioned before, like this is a black sneaker. Now they're both chunky silhouettes because they are 700s, but I find that the V1s is just a little bit more chunky in feet compared to the V2s. The difference is actually quite minor, and because I wear chunky sneakers all the time, I feel like the V1s isn't even that chunky. But if you really want to compare it, the V2 is just a little bit more slimmer compared to the V1. Looking at the upper of the utility black, it has a mix of leather, suede, and mesh. When you compare it to the Vantas, you'll find that the suede on the utility black is a lot more plush compared to the Vantas. In terms of reflective detail, the one on the Vanta is definitely more prominent compared to the utility black. Now when you take a photo with flash, or if you're in low lighting, you can see the 3 stripes come through under this mesh paneling on the side. There's also reflective detailing on the heel area, whereas the Vanta, you can see it's not concealed under a mesh panel, so you can see it a lot more clearly. So that's really up to you whether you care about this reflective detailing. It's not too much of a deal, especially when you're wearing this during the day. No one's really gonna notice that. It's really hard for me to pick between the two because I feel like they're both nice in their own way, but I find that the V2 is a bit more of a modern chunky sneaker, whereas the utility black is a bit more of a retro chunky sneaker, if that makes any sense, even though they look super similar. So even if you go for the utility black or the Vanta, you can't really go wrong because they're both chunky, dark sneaker. Now, as I mentioned before, if you want an all black sneaker, a really dark sneaker, then the Vanta's for you. If you want something with a little bit more contrast, then you'll definitely enjoy the utility black. In terms of sizing, I find that the 700 silhouette fits a little bit small, so I'll go half a size up. Now, whether it's a V1 or the V2, I feel like you still need to go half a size up, even though the V2 doesn't fit as small as the V1, but I don't think the difference is that much that you would stay true to size. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, just go half a size up and you should be good. So I'm usually a men's US 6, so I wear a 6.5 in the V1 or V2 700s. And comfort wise, they're both equally comfortable. I feel like with the 700s in general, they just get more comfortable with wear. I find that when you wear them for the first time, it may seem a little bit more firm on feet. If you're used to wearing like 350 V2s, for example, like those are super comfortable. So these are a little bit more stiff and firm to begin with, but they do get more comfortable with wear. And yeah, I just feel like you can't go wrong whether you pick the utility black or the Vanta. And I feel like I've been repeating these two names so many times and I'm getting a bit tongue-tied. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments below whether you prefer the utility black or the Vanta, and whether you'll be picking up a pair of this Saturday. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Hey guys! That was way too jolly. Black as the... I almost dropped this. Today's video is going to be about the Yeezy 700 V1s. Yeah, okay. Vanta is the slightest bit slimmer compared to the I'm getting confused. I'm confusing myself! Oh my god, I just realized I have nail polish on one hand and not on this one. I'm sorry. I was trying to do my own nails and just ignore my nails. Let's get back to the sneakers. I feel like I should remove my nail polish. This is not cool, right? Is this cool? No, this is not cool. Alright.